Hi folks, welcome to Magny Cours. This is the interesting place of bouncy curbs and in a car that we can actually take it. So let's get on with the fast lap. Right then, fast lap done and dusted, and let me show the rules tab. Always have a look at the rules tab because it tells you where the off tracks are or slowdowns. There is a few slowdowns around here, not too many, mainly off tracks dependent, particularly turn 3. Turn 3 is a little pain in the... Yeah, very easy to run wide in this thing, particularly when you're on power, and you do need to get on power quite early because turn 3 is by far the most important corner to get the good exit on to slingshot you down that massive straight. But anyway, have a look at the rules tab is my advice. The info tab for you, we are using the identical Magny Cours iRacing setup. Track temp of a toasty 110 Fahrenheit and a moderate usage of 44% is what I always use for these track guides. Otherwise, the lap I'm going to show you is, yeah, just above my head. Lap 19, a 150.496. Now, try and do my laps nice and early on to try and get a bigger fuel tank or more weighty car to make it a bit more relevant. So we're a few laps in. So just after qualifying laps, we probably get into the high 50s. And then as the race get on, low 50s. So you can see there, 50.2 is my fastest, then a 54.5, and it goes by my head now, 50.2 again, a 54.6, may have had an issue there, and a 50.4 and a 50.3. So mid to low 50s once we get the tyres nice and warmed up, otherwise we're looking at sort of mid to high 50s, which I think will be a good ballpark. I reckon I can get in the 49s if I really try, and actually maximise the exits, but yeah, I think I'll be hopefully, fingers crossed, getting the 49s by the time we get to race week. Otherwise, what do I think this is going to be like around here? At the end of the big long straight, there is a hairpin. There will be issues at hairpin. Every single race series I've taken to this circuit, there is always issues at hairpin. So be cautious around there. Turn 1 is a bit flat out, so people can go wide, things like that. Turn 2 and 3 are long sweeping. You can get a good overtaking there. But yeah, down at the hairpin, I can't remember what turn it is. Turn 5, weirdly. Yeah, down there it will be issues, so be cautious around there. Otherwise, plenty of opportunities in this car, as always, to face the wrong way. This little cheeky rear end loves to step out on us and face the wrong way, which is not handy for our lap times. Talking about that, look at my split times, so I can just get in the 49s if I get all these sector times absolutely bob on, but those are my sector times just in case you want to narrow it down to an individual sector. And above my head, well, my Discord will be OLAP, BLAP, slow chat, and replay file will all be in there for you, so you can see exactly how I've done this lap, and we can go from there. Otherwise, I think that's enough of me waffling, so don't forget to like and subscribe if this have helped you out. And yeah, let's crack on with the breakdown lap. Right then, Magny Cours, this mad little scamp is quite fun around here, not going to lie, really looking forward to this week. But we're hunting down into turn 1, quite a good start-finish straight, but we're looking for the end of the red and white curbing here. Just turn in, and then just before we get to apex, just have a lift off, maybe a drag or brake, just get a little bit of rotation. We don't want to run too far wide here, there's no point, doesn't gain anything, and it's risk of going wide. Clip that curb, as soon as we get off the curb, we want to point into the middle of the corner there, brake in a nice straight line, third gear around here, try and stay sort of close-ish to the inside of the curb here, or the right-hand side of the track, but what we need to do is cut back and make sure we give the curb here a little cheeky tickle as we go past. We need to be full throttle as early as we can because this straight is massively long, so we need to make sure we get on full throttle. This is the off track I was on about. It is so easy to run wide there and get an off track, so bear that in mind. If you do need a few extra mile an hour, run wide, but if not, try and keep it on the old black tarmac and be absolutely golden. Coming down here to this one, we want to brake way before this line here, sort of probably about the 125 marker. So we're braking nice and heavy in a straight line. Don't lock up. There will be dive bombs down here. There will be crashes, so try and stay safe and get out of the corner. Clip the apex as you go through and get on full power as early as you can. You can use most of this exit curb here on the left-hand side to get a better acceleration out of the corner, so we may as well use it. On full throttle, straight line this as much as we can. All we're looking for now is this very fast and very fun chicane here. So get all the way on the left-hand side here, and just that white line just before it, dab of brakes. We're in third gear at this point. Loads of this yellow curb here. The car's okay. Make sure you get on full throttle, and this one's okay to take flat out. Do not cut that second one. There is a slowdown, so be cautious. On the red and white curbing now, just a couple of car lengths before the end of it, we're braking nice and easy through here. Very easy to snatch a tyre on locking up and running wide. But we want to get a late apex. The late apex around here is almost on the sort of straight bit of the corner, so it's about now we want to get on the curb, get on full power and get a good exit. There is a bump here, but it doesn't affect this car too much, but if you are running something else around here, some cars can't take that bump on exit. Full throttle again, straight line, minimize the scrub on the steering and try and minimize track distance. And this one's a little bit more awkward. Not the fast chicane, but it is much more awkward. So just before the white line there, we're braking, turning in over the blind brow, and we can take a little bit of the yellow curb. I take a huge amount of it. It's absolutely okay. Full throttle, lift off again for this left-hander because you need to get the rotation because, you don't want to run too far wide over there. Bring the car over to the back left-hand side of the circuit, and that sort of window glassy stuff over there is our marker. Brake nice and heavy. First gear for this one. Little cheeky tickle of the curve through there. If you take too much, it doesn't settle the rear and you can spin. So be cautious. Again, use all of the exit curb here to try and maximize acceleration, and we are hunting into the last few corners of the circuit, which are no doubtly probably one of the trickiest on the entire place. So keep the car to the left-hand side. We are using this line right here as our marker, maybe a car length before it. Brake nice and heavy for this one. I tend to like first gear for this one just to get the kick out of the corner. Little cheeky tickle of the curve through there, but let the car drift out wide. Set yourself up on this red and white curving right here, and just before the green and white curving ends, turn in, get on full throttle before these corners because it helps the car get settled. So you want to set the car up in a straight line across the curbs and absolutely nail it through that, and you'll be absolutely fine. Little bit of a twitch on exit, but you should be absolutely golden. But that is us across the line in a 150.496. So you can go a little bit quicker. Should be able to get in the 49s with a little bit more practice. But yeah, that's not too bad. Overtaking should be okay here, but obviously watch out for them freebies because it is quite scary around here with the car spinning in a few locations. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and do that lovely YouTube stuff. Otherwise, I will catch you on the next one.